Here we go. Can you hear me now? Alright, cool. Sorry. Actually, let me check real quick if I'm too loud or not. You're gonna hear me twice for a minute. I also hope that the resolution on here is fine. I hope that's alright. Because I had to make it a bit smaller for the whole window to fit on the screen. Let me. I'm gonna mute Roblox for a second, just so I can hear the comparison. Oh, you cannot hear Roblox. That might be a problem. Maybe it's because I don't know. I can't really turn it up because it's gonna be too loud for me. Here, we'll do that. I turned it up to, let's do 24. I hope that's alright. So, as you can see, this game, oh, hold up, I need to mute my stream. Oh, I paused it, good enough. This game is called Roblox Evolution Tycoon. It was originally on Retro Studio, but they had to make it its own game because, well, I guess they found it hard to make some of the levels. And I have a lot of money because I've been waiting on here, getting ready to set the stream up, but it just gave me money despite not buying anything. So basically what you have to do is like a, I wouldn't say like a common tycoon. It's got some similarities, but it's like you go and buy stuff that represent all the years of Roblox. And there's the confetti you get whenever you do it. I'm going to change that in a second. I didn't know it'd reset my settings. Also, apologies if you say something and I don't see it for a bit, because I'm not really clicked on to YouTube. I'd have to open my phone, and I don't know if anyone's even going to join, so I don't really see the need. Now let me turn the music up. 2 1 0.75. There, that's good. I like this song. I might get another copyright claim though. There is a there's a good chance. I like the visualizer. I feel like I'm hearing something. I don't know, I swear I keep hearing like someone talking. So if you have me on Roblox and you're wondering why my avatar looks like this, well, I was hoping it was going to be R6, but this is what, well, this is almost what it looks like in Retro Studio. I was going to play a game that was kind of retro based, and I didn't really want to use the one I usually have on, so I'm going to use this one for that. And I like it. I might use it more than just on there. The only thing that's different is my shirt's a bit different. I don't know if you can see my cursor or not. I clicked show cursor, but I don't know. Let me check on the stream. Bro, where's my cursor? Where is the cursor at? Let me look that up. Here, can I change a setting on here? Properties? Here, capture cursor. Maybe that'll help. I'm just testing. Right, I do actually like... Oh, right, that's what I was gonna say. The only things that are different are my shirt not the t-shirt, but my arms here. It's supposed to have a little neon cat going across, but that one doesn't matter as much. And the scarf. It usually is a light blue winter scarf, but I saw this one and I like it. I couldn't find the exact one, so I think this is better actually. I'll see if I can find something like it on Retro. I think it fits the avatar better. I do like this a lot. You can see I like Neon Cat a good bit. I don't remember when that started, but I think it looks good, so it doesn't matter. I am a bit disappointed because it said in the Q&A imported from Retro Studio, so I don't know what that means. I thought that it meant like my data from there was imported, so I could go straight to 2012 or wherever it was at, but apparently not. Bro, where's my cursor? Oh, there it is. Okay. My stream wasn't at the live part. One person viewed and was immediately disinterested. That is, I think, the one good thing about knowing that people are not really gonna watch your streams is that you don't have to care as much about like appeasing people or doing what they might want. I don't know, I could explain that better, but it's like you don't gotta worry about what other people think. You just do what you want. Stream goes, so it's a little lonely, but I mean the stream goes how you want it. I don't know. There's something to it, but I have to figure out what I'm trying to describe here. I don't know, if maybe like there's not as much pressure on you, because usually like doing this stuff in front of a bunch of people might make you act different, or like you might think you have to do something, but if there's no one watching, I don't know, I guess it's not there, even if people can watch it afterwards. Just like you're making a video. By the way, I'm really sorry about that I haven't been uploading. I know when I made, I think I don't know if it was the Tribulation cover or the, what was it, Human Trafficking cover or the Dead Air song. I don't know which one it was, but I said, I was like, oh, don't worry, I'm not gonna only do FNF, I'll go back to my normal videos. And then I uploaded nothing. Oh man, I'm sorry about that. But, I mean, if I can explain it, well, I mean, there's not much to explain, I just really don't have any ideas. I was pretty focused on school for a good bit, because there's a lot I had to be focused on. That may stay the same, since we haven't my school year's over, but we haven't graduated yet. That's on Sunday. Builder man. And then I have to like prepare for college and everything, but I mean I have a lot of free time. If I can, I don't know. I'm like the kind of person that, no, that doesn't apply. I was gonna say the kind of person that, well, there's my SpongeBob confetti. If you can tell, I get sidetracked easily with what I'm talking about. I'm trying to think, like, mainly I just don't know what, why is it so dark here? I don't like that. Oh, okay. Mainly I just, yeah, I have no idea what I want to upload. There's a lot of things I could, but I don't know. I don't know how interesting a gaming video would be. I don't know what game I should do. I could do more live streams, but like, I don't know. I spend a lot of time just doing stuff with my friends, which doesn't give me much time to stream. I have time to stream, I just don't really want to when I'm talking with them. As you can tell right now, I'm not. I remember I used to make a couple streams with my friend Vamp. I doubt that'll happen again, unless, like, I don't know, that was at a time where we could Just both get on and talk a bit, and then get on Parsec and play Mario Party. We don't really do that anymore, not one-on-one at least. But I don't need to talk super much about it. Basically, well, I can't promise anything. I was gonna say I can try to to get more videos out, but I mean, it really is just like, if I can get an idea, then I'll upload, but I don't. I just can't think of anything. Speaking of the FNF stuff, though, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Those 2 covers I made and the 2 Dead Air songs I made are not the only FNF things I've done. If you know me on Discord, oops, or a set few of you that know me on Discord, you'll know that I've made quite a bit of FNF covers. I've done it for a good while before I posted the human trafficking one. Oh yeah, I forgot I did Misclick too. Not related, but I just remembered that. So I don't want to upload them all on... I don't know if I'm gonna upload them at all. If I did, it's just so I could listen to them on my own. But that was mainly for my school Chromebook. I couldn't just go to my playlist and stuff. I didn't have the audio files on me, so I was just gonna do it so I could listen to it while I was at school. But I mean, now that I'll have a laptop and I can actually use Discord, I could just do that. I don't really need to use YouTube. It'd be good for shuffle and to get to some of the older covers better. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. Main point is that if I were to upload my covers onto YouTube, I don't want to do it on my main channel, because that would clog up my channel and people would think it's just a channel to make covers. It's not. I just want to make videos, but I don't know what. If you give me suggestions, then I'll consider those. Roblox is probably not something I'll do again, except for maybe some retro games. By retro games, I mean like the classic games, not the retro aesthetic. I shouldn't have said retro, but what are these boxes? What are these boxes for? If I were to upload them, I'd want to do it on like a separate channel, which I'd have to set up, and I'd want it to not feel so I don't know. I can't give it a title, but I just want it to be casual. Like, I don't want to have to make a visualizer or have art or have everything. Give it all a title, make it look serious. Oh, sorry, I thought my phone was ringing. If I were to post my covers, it would just be like the name of the song and then saying it's a cover. That's about it. I might give some of them titles if I feel like it, but I mean, I don't know. It just would feel like a lot of work if I'm uploading it a lot. So, I mean, I totally could. Why was this conveyor not here earlier? Oh, I had to buy it. Alright, now I'm making money. Anyways, if that's something you would be interested in, seeing my covers, I doubt it. I doubt any of you care about what I'm talking about right now, and you just want to watch me play Roblox and not blabber on about everything. If you do want to hear them, I think some of them are pretty good, just let me know, and I might consider making that. And again, let me know what other videos I should make that aren't FNF related. The only exception that's like mods. When I say not FNF stuff, I mean just like the covers and such. I could totally play a mod or two. That might be a stream instead of a video. It could be a video, but I feel like a stream would be more interesting. But I don't know yet. I've got to figure out something to do. I don't know, I feel like I've had ideas at some point, but then just didn't. It was something I really couldn't do, or I just didn't feel like it. I mean, gaming's fine, but I feel like I want to upload something else at some point to vary it up. No clue what that would be, but, you know. I really don't know what. Maybe like a vlog, but I don't really do much interesting. I don't really do many interesting things. And when I do, I don't tend to record it. So I guess I might just have to stick to gaming, which kind of sucks. And don't mind if I sound like a little... Never mind. I don't even know if I was talking about something else, because I've just got onto this uploading thing. Yeah, long story short, can't make a promise on uploading. If I think of something, then I will try to upload it to make a video on it. Cover wise, it'll be on a separate channel. I'm gonna link it. I'm gonna make a video in here about me making that. I did also remember that I was gonna do Deltarune. I made a poll on whether I should play it on Steam or my Switch. If the only downside is that I don't really have a capture card, so if I were to play it on my Switch, it would be off my phone. That'd be authentic. I'd kind of like it like that, but at the same time, I could see how that would be irritating to look at because it's low quality. But if I do it on Steam, I'd have to do everything all over again. It'd be on a different account, which I doubt you care about it, but I care about it. Nobody responded to the poll I made, so I guess I'll just have to decide for myself. Heard some stomping going in or out. Not stomping, but like just a noise. It's because my dog Henry came in. They're all inside right now because Mom's working outside. Right now we're getting our house renovated. Or at least something outside and also the living room and kitchen. It's a big work in progress right now. We don't really have anything placed besides walls. But it's gonna get somewhere cool. Also, this stage is bothering me. Like all the other stages before this were like maybe a minute or two long, and this one is just going. I know there's some others that'll take a minute, but yikes. You know, I guess the rest of my commentary is going to be trying to think about what I will make a video on in the future. I guess I could bring back Run 3. I stopped playing that because it just kind of wasn't fun anymore. I've done basically everything. All that's left is Infinite Mode. I think? I don't really remember, but I've played through it before I started streaming it. I just did it because I was into Run 3. I'd recently joined, well, maybe not recently, but I joined the Run server at some point prior, so it was on my mind. That'd be more interesting than it was. I think it would have been more interesting if anyone typed in the chat, but then again, like, I did have my mic muted. Run 3 felt like something that was better without commentary. At some point, I was gonna unmute and start talking again, but I think the stream I was going to, I just really wasn't feeling the best mentally. Which I tend to have quite a recurrent problem with whenever I'm not talking with anyone. If everyone's like busy or doing something I don't care about, and I just feel, I don't know, if I don't have anything to do, mainly if I don't have anyone to talk to, I just get kind of sad. I don't know if it's empty or just down, or if I should worry about it, or if I should care at all. But, I don't know, it's been very recurrent, and it's kind of bothering me. But enough venting, am I right? Let's talk about... Let's go back to Run 3 so I can finish that up, and I can stop talking about 4 different things and not finishing them. How about that? Sorry for rambling. I just have nothing else to do. It would be easier if I had someone else, but I don't know. I'd be too worried about streaming with someone else again. It feels like it was kind of a one-time thing. So, I don't know. Run 3 might come back. I don't, like, hold your breath on it. Is that the phrase? It might be. Can I buy the egg? Yay! I did it! Get me out of here. It's at most a possibility. Because, I mean, again, I've done pretty much everything I could at some point in playing the game. So there's not really that big of a reason to want to. And I've just kind of lost interest in it. But I might at some point. Hopefully it won't be as long as the other times. And if I do, it'll probably just be infinite mode. I really don't feel like going through the way back. It's just kind of annoying. Plan A, especially. Whichever one has that super hard level. I don't feel like it. Besides that, I have now run out of things to talk about. It must be easier when you're more popular, but, you know, I struggle with talking to people anyway, so... I don't know. I'm gonna save it for this dropper. Do you guys miss the old Roblox? I'm not gonna be like some hardcore fans gonna say, oh, Roblox has been ruined for years. I mean, I think it's in a much worse spot than it used to be. There are some really good games on here, like really impressive stuff, and also really fun stuff. I need to find more games that I'm interested in. It feels like all my friends have one game that they always go to that they can enjoy, but I just don't. And it kind of bothers me that I can't find something I can consistently play. There's fighting. I have played that, but I keep going back and forth with it because sometimes, like, if I don't do well, I just don't feel like playing it for a good bit. Oh, I hate the stage 2. No, I'm looking at it. Money doesn't come in fast enough to garner buying all this. Dang it. Oh, yeah, oh, ouch. This game is bright. Sorry about that. I mean, this room, this area, it didn't light up like all the others. But I do think... well, I mean, of course, it goes without saying that there are way too many games that are just like cash grabs or like really cheap pay to win or it's soulless. Roblox is like so many games on there that are just soulless. That's the best way to describe it. I just miss when I can't really point out a specific time frame, but like just like some years ago, I think any time before they tried to add those weird models that don't look like these blocky characters, as soon as they started adding those, it started to fall apart. Then again, I could also say as soon as they added R15, but I don't really have a problem with that. Something happened to my voice. What the heck? I've got that tired voice going on. That's great. What is this? Oh crap. It's not the game, but it reminded me of the stupid Plants vs. Zombies stage that also takes like a century to finish. And so if you see me like not moving at all, it's because I'm probably clicked off of the game. Because some of these take a while. I was just on this, I was like, you know what? I have literally nothing to do. Why don't I stream it? Well, she's on a counter. Hey, look at that. Pretty cool. I like this mummy one. Get a screenshot of that. Cool mummy. The faces, can I pick one? Nope, I can just look at them. Okay. Well... Right, classic Roblox. Whew, sorry, I just lost my train of thought. It's hard to pinpoint exactly when I would say, like, oh, this is what Roblox is, but I guess I just miss when games were simple. Where it was very easy to get on the site and, like, where it was very easy to go on the... Oh, my dog's barking. Mom must be back in. Or they're just whining again. Yeah, again, Mom shut them inside because she's working out there with someone and doesn't want them to get all freaked out. Especially our puppy. But, yeah, okay. I just missed that older time, not specifically all the way back in 2010, 2012. I was too young to really play Roblox back then. I barely did. But, I mean, just back then, even only a few years ago, where you could go on the game page and it'd just be actual games, you know, like stuff where you could get on and you would be able to enjoy it for even just a little bit. Like, no cash grabs, no cheaply made games. Well, if they were cheaply made, well, even if they weren't like the best games, everything was made with heart, with soul. People cared about what they were making. That's the kind of stuff I miss. Now you just go on there and it's the same like 5-6 type of games. You know, I remember when simulator games were actually interesting. When you were actually simulating doing something. Now it's just... it's the same thing over and over again. It's just... you have an item and you click on it and it gives you points and you can upgrade it and like whatever. I'm gonna be honest. Well, I don't know what Beast Farm Simulator is like now, but that was one of my classic games. That and Treasure Hunt Simulator. I don't really find any of them that fun now, but they were some of my OG games. Mainly Treasure Hunt. I got pretty far in that and then just stopped playing. Before they had a bunch of big changes. I don't remember what they did, but I know there's a lot that got altered. And it's just kind of like, And it was very simple back then, but I mean, that was fine. It didn't need to be a whole lot. You're just hunting for treasure. And with the Beast Swarm game, I don't know how much they've changed on it. I know people don't really like it that much anymore, but I think it was... I don't know, it was just a nice little thing. I was much easier to appease. I don't know what the word is, but it was easier to keep me entertained, so the simulator games were just like nice little things, fun for a good bit. The Builders Club. You guys remember Bear Ghost? Have you guys seen his videos, Bear Ghost Games? He played a lot of classic Roblox, like Ride a Nyan Cat Down a Rainbow. That's like, I think that was the very first Roblox game I ever played. And I think Bear Ghost's video on it was the reason I started playing Roblox. At some point I probably would have gotten on anyway, but that and like Mega Marble Run, Survive the Disasters. Those games were classic. Those are the good ones. Well, mainly Survive the Disasters, because that one had the most gameplay to it, but I liked them all. Riding the Cat down a rainbow isn't as fun today, because there's not really a goal. It feels like it's harder to control now, and you just get points instead of trying to get to the end. I guess it was supposed to make it more replayable, but like, you buy stuff in the store with your points, and you don't even keep it the next round, so what was the point of that? I don't really know. I'm gonna wait for this upgrade. Here's a fun fact that I don't think I've told anyone. Whenever I first started playing Roblox, my name was not, what was it, Poyo bad name. Well, I had two names before this, but the very first name I had was, like, Finn11, I think it was. And that would make you think that I was a big fan of Adventure Time. I mean, I watched it. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I don't know. I wasn't... What am I trying to say? I don't know, but I didn't watch too much of it. I knew what it was, and I saw some. I had to stop myself from rambling on to a completely different topic. Oh! Marbles Wii. Oh man, they're really hitting me. I remember playing that. I don't know why, but seeing Blue and Yellow Toad especially... Don't tell me this level the Yoshis. Okay, good, because that would have really... I don't know why, but I have a weird, like, nostalgic attachment to Blue and Yellow Toad on here, and also all the Yoshis from the Wii game, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, specifically. I don't know, do they use the same colors now? Or no, they're all green, but back then there was, like, green, yellow, pink, and light blue. Oh, I beat the level. That was classic. I don't feel like I've done enough streaming yet to warrant or garner, I don't know, to warrant me try to get 2011 cash. Okay. This is new. This is like Survive Disasters, because it's got this. What do I do? Do I pick up the atom? Yeah. Okay. I'll get back on that topic in a second. Oh no, I was just gonna say I haven't done enough streaming to warrant me talking about, like, all my childhood stuff and all those little stories. Maybe at some point, if I stream enough, but for now, probably not. Oh my goodness, why they had to do this to me? This is, if you don't know, this is the Tasty Planet 2 music that plays in levels sometimes. I had Tasty Planet 2 on my little iPad that I used to have, and I played it in the 4th grade, and there's this kid, I don't remember his name, Townsend I think it was, that would sit there and play it with me sometimes. He'd either watch or he'd play it with me, because I think it had a 2-player mode. I don't remember if I beat it or not. I believe so, but I cannot confirm. I know how it ends, and I think I played the first one at some point, but well, no, I did play Forever. That's the one with all the different characters. But, oh, I'm not supposed to go up there yet, am I? Oops. But I never really got too far in Tasty Planet Forever. I guess I just didn't care enough. Man, there are a lot of stories I could tell about, like, well, really any of my grade school experience. Oh my god, there's so many arrows up there. I can't go up there. Don't do this to me. really does feel like a tasty planet level. Just picking up, eating a bunch of stuff. And then you go like, Opa! Yeah, I don't know. It feels like it's just a simple little stream. There's no need for me to go into my personal life. Even though some of it might be pretty interesting, but I don't know. Another time, but actually, if I'd completely forget by the time another time came around. Unless I played this again, which I doubt, because when I beat it, I'll have no reason to come back. But why is this banana bigger now? What happened? Oh shoot, is it gonna let me actually like use this? Can it be this one? Oh, they don't work, lame. Alright, so much for that. Oh, what was I talking about before Tasty Planet showed up? Beats me. Right, Bear Ghost. Yeah, I wasn't a super fan of Adventure Time, but for some reason I named myself Finn11 on Roblox. And what do I do? Am I supposed to have a way up there? Something doesn't seem right. Hold up. What does this button do? Oh, it resets it. Okay. I don't know. Oh, everything I get, this banana gets bigger. And what do I do with this banana? Am I supposed to climb the banana up to there? No. What? Whatever. What else? So, a lot of the games I played were just whatever Bear Ghost did back then. I think that's how I got into some simulators. I remember another one I used to like was like Super Ultra Jump Simulator 3000 3.0. It's just a game where you jump around and get orbs, but I don't know. Simple was fun, and I was okay with the little simple games. If only it were still that way. Then again, I'm playing this, so I feel like I'm missing something. Feels like I'm forgetting about something. Dude, how do I get up there? Do I use the flags? No. Is there like a ladder I'm not seeing? I have no idea. Maybe once I buy everything, it'll let me up. It might take a minute. So yeah, Bear Ghost was another childhood YouTuber of mine that I watched when I was really young. That and another one, which I have no reason to talk about right now. It's unrelated and also a kind of a controversial person. I don't support them, if you know who I'm talking about. What they did was horrible. But I really looked up to them before I knew that. But if you know, Bear Ghost has been like kind of gone for a while. I know they said they're doing family stuff, or I forgot what it was, but I do really miss them. Their videos were always really funny or entertaining. Even the ones that weren't on Roblox, like I remember that Corn Maze one, and there was also Tricky Towers, that was a good one, and Wizards 101. I remember I played that game a little bit just because of them. It's weird that a lot of the games I played were because of Bear Ghost, but you know, this game really makes me think about all my childhood stuff, which is, that's where I can talk about. I don't really excel at conversation. There's a lot of things I know nothing about. But when it comes to my childhood and things that you used to have, I'm like an... What am I... What's this? That is where I really excel. Like, I can... If I have enough to say, I could talk to you all day about my childhood, but... What happened? Where am I? Oh, is this part 2 of 2010? God, that scared me. Insert ID. Oh, right, I just have to click it. I remember this part from the old Evolution Tycoon. Oh, I'm in space. I don't want a manual dropper. Can I have an auto dropper? Hold on, let me get my auto clicker. I don't feel like clicking a whole ton for this. How long have I been streaming? I don't want to be on here for an extremely long time. 41 minutes, okay. At most, I'm gonna go an hour and a half. I might play this game again if I feel like streaming the second half. But, I don't know. I hope they come back someday. It's been quite a good bit since they've uploaded anything. But I hope things work out with whatever they're working on, and that they can come back. Speaking of another channel that I miss a lot, it's completely unrelated to Roblox, but you guys heard of you guys know plush channels? Those were another like classic thing for me. I don't think I had the ones that like were really... I don't want to buy... I'll buy a dropper. I didn't have some of the big ones like that some people had, like the old SML. Well, I can't think of... I know there's Luigi Fan, that one guy that did Luigi Time. Those ones I know a lot of people liked, but wasn't a big one for me. I had like Luigi Peeps, and a lot of people had Luigi in their name. Luigi Peeps and Anime Bro Me, who is the person I said I wasn't going to talk about earlier, but yeah, doesn't matter. Them and a little bit of that one Goomba guy that did the Mushroom Factory or whatever it was, and MLPB was another big one. I think, yes, kind of. You know, I say kind of because I mainly only watched one of their videos back in the day. That was the awards ceremony thing, the MLPB awards. For some reason, that and the Winter Olympics video. I was kind of like really into Wipeout at the time, only for a little bit. I saw the one IRL Wipeout video, or Wipeout at home. So I watched their Winter Olympics video and the awards video. But then, a few years ago, I actually went back and watched almost all of their videos. And I don't regret it. It was actually kind of... it was pretty entertaining and funny at times. Sometimes ironically, but it was an enjoyable experience. But they've been completely gone since their 2014 Christmas special, because they just kind of... It's school. It's always school, unfortunately, but they said at some point a couple years ago, they made a post about where they were and what they were doing, and they said, who knows, maybe we might come back someday. That didn't happen, unfortunately. I mean, I should have expected it. They'd moved on from that. They were a lot older. Sad to see, but it'd be nice if I could really get into a classic channel like that before they stop uploading. Like Keep Mario Bros. That's another big one that I wasn't really into. I think I watched maybe 1 or 2 of their videos. I did find out while looking at the MOPB videos that they stopped uploading. That kind of surprised me, honestly. I didn't expect them to end off. I understand why, like, you can't do it forever, but still, it's shocking. Like, one of the longest running ones just gone like that. Other person in my stream, I hope you're alright with my rambling. I know I've been going on for a good while, but I mean, I want to make this entertaining. I don't want to just be sitting here playing Roblox. I was thinking about someone made me sad. I don't know. I wish I was more interesting of a person. I wish I had things that I could actually talk about. Alas, all I can do is talk about nostalgia and certain things that I'm into. But I don't have anyone to direct conversation, so that's kind of hard. Sorry to whoever's watching now and to whoever may watch in the future. I hope the things I said about my channel are interesting enough to make up for that. I don't know. It's hard to feel. It's hard to really know what I can talk about. By that I mean, like, I don't know. Some things that I'm into are kind of controversial. I don't know, like, start talking about. It's like people are like, oh, they like this thing, and I don't like that, so they're a bad person, and their content sucks because they like cringy things. I don't care about if someone thinks my content sucks, but I'm not going to talk about something that's risky. By risky, I mean something that a lot of people are very differentiated opinions on. You know, I didn't really care about that before. I don't... It's mainly like just 1 or 2 games. It doesn't matter. I'm rambling on. You know, I hate when I do that. When I start talking about something and I commit to finish saying it and I just regret it afterwards. But I've already said it, so I've got to either figure out a way to, like, diffuse what I just said, or, like, say something to counter it out, or just give up. It is, oh man, it hurts. I've done it quite a few times. It's really just saying things you regret. You know, nope, sorry. I hate when I do that as well. I just get so excited about thinking of a different, that I thought of a different thing to talk about, that I completely forget about what I was talking about and just change subject. I can say I'll try to improve on that, but I don't know how well I'll do. If there was someone in here that wanted to talk about a specific certain thing, I could try that, but besides, if not, it's really just whatever I can think of. Why is Zomboss only $1? Dang. Okay. I'm gonna buy these droppers, and then I'm gonna screw off. Oh wait, they made them less expensive. Oh my god, I'm so glad for that, man. Either that, or these droppers give more money now, because I think these used to be like 100,000, 200,000, around there. But now it's better, so I don't have to wait an agonizingly long time on the stage. I have to wait a good bit for to afford these droppers, and then I'm gonna go down to that other place. That's the night area. I didn't know that at first, so I was just kind of wandering around thinking I had everything. You know, The only thing on my mind to talk about after that is, besides actively talking about what game I'm playing, is just it's nostalgia stuff again and things I remember doing. But I don't want to talk about it because it makes me sad that it's all gone, and also it feels a bit pathetic that's all I can talk about. I don't know. If you couldn't tell, I'm kind of down on myself sometimes. It's not as bad as it used to be, but I don't know. I don't know what you're supposed to talk about. I guess you're supposed to know that before you start streaming, or maybe it's something you just have to. It's like a practice. You've got to learn as you go. Does that make any sense? I hope it does. A shotgunner? Oh god. I forgot these weren't the actual plants for a bit. I was like, what the heck? Like, why does this one have a shotgun? These are just little plants. I saw something on Twitter that someone posted the golden rules of the Plants vs. Zombies series. I didn't know they had specific rules for it, but if I can remember them, I don't want to have to go pull it up again, but it was like, oh god, this area's bright. My head hurts. My eyes are killing me. It was like, plants and zombies are always on opposite sides. What is this? Why does it look like that? I don't remember the second rule, but they said zombies aren't scary. Which at first I thought it was encouragement, and then I realized that it was like rules about how they're supposed to be made. So yeah, they're zombies, but they're supposed to be like goofy looking, you know? They can't make them too realistic, I think is what that means. And then like, what? Oh, it's this guy who's doing that stupid dance. I was wondering what that music was coming from. I can't remember. I don't know what that dance is, but that's stupid. It's funny. Alright. What was I talking about? Shoot, I up and forgot. Oh, right. They said that plants are charming. That also kind of confused me. Like, what does that mean? Just that they have the memorable. I don't get it. What does it mean by the plants are charming? Maybe I just don't understand. I guess I just don't. This is gonna take me a minute still. Oh my god, really? 250,000? Maybe they didn't get rid of it like I thought. Well, we're just gonna wait here for a bit. I'm gonna pull some up on my phone. Oh, I guess I can get the rest of those guidelines or whatever. Give me a second. Try and find them. I've gotta go through my likes. Actually, it shouldn't take me too long. Hold on. By the way, I'm not gonna even try. Here it is. I'll say what I was saying in a second. But I found it. I'm also looking for something on my phone. Where is it? Where is it? Sorry, someone sent a screenshot of something funny. That was a car. or a motorcycle or something. I thought that was thunder. It said it was supposed to storm tonight, but it just didn't. Unless it's raining right now. There's nothing. Okay, here it is. Plants and zombies are always on opposite sides. Zombies are always after brains. Zombies are not scary. Plants are charming. No real world weapons. No blood or gore. Crazy Dave is crazy, not stupid. Dr. Zomboss is smarter than you. Just ask him. Neither plants nor zombies feel pain, and suburbia is the center of our universe. So I don't know what it means by our universe there. Like, is it supposed to be saying that the people that work on Plants vs. Zombies live in the Plants vs. Zombies world? Beats me. I think the most interesting thing there is that plants and zombies don't feel pain. Both of them just don't. Probably why the sunflower can keep smiling despite being eaten alive. Then again, like, the potato... No, sorry, not the potato. The walnut, like, frowns whenever he's been eaten a good bit. And he, like, has the tear. So, what's up with that? If they don't feel pain, why are they gonna cry? Unless they're just so sad to leave their world behind by being eaten by a zombie. And I like Crazy Dave is crazy, not stupid. Apparently, someone said that they had forgotten that rule. Whenever they made, well, not when they made anything specific, but just in their modern stuff, they might have forgotten that. I don't know. I can't really comment on that because I haven't seen any modern Plants vs. Zombies stuff. The most modern thing I've seen is like Garden Warfare 2 and a little bit of Plants vs. Zombies 3. I don't know if that's still even being worked on. Because I heard some stuff about it. Well, of course, it's been on and off multiple times with different builds, but I thought they, like, finally had it done and were working on something, and then just silence. I haven't heard anything about it in so long, and I don't understand what happened. Like, is it still being made? Is it just really, are they really just never going to be able to make it? It's a bit sad, honestly, because 1 was great. I liked 2. I like the art style and the main stuff of 2. I don't like how much of a cash grab it is. Thanks to EA. I feel like premium plants just shouldn't exist. I feel like you should be able to unlock them all at some point. I liked someone's idea that someone had an idea that you shouldn't, what am I trying to say? I bought epicness, this is where I get my dropper. What am I trying to say? That you should, like, go in between the eras, not, like, play all of one and then play all of another, to make it feel more like like, I don't know, chaotic time traveling or whatever. I don't remember what exactly they said, but just that they should alternate between and not go through all of one. Like, play some levels of Ancient Egypt and then go to Wild West or something and play a few levels of those, and then at some point it'll go back, but you go between them a lot. Not every level, but in like little sections. I think that's pretty interesting. I like that more. That was Eclipse that did that. I think that's what that's called. That mod that was like pretty hard. Or it said it was supposed to be a challenging mod. That one's also the one that made every plant unlockable in some way, no premiums. Those and the power-ups are the only things that I don't like about it. Then again, I did have to use those a couple times. I didn't like spending my coins on it, so I didn't if I didn't have to. But sometimes it feels like you have no other choice. Maybe I just suck, but I mean, I probably do just suck. I like the plant food thing, giving them like a supercharge for a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and buy all these domos while I can because they are annoying to have to try and track later. Also, if you know what the song is, please let me know because I heard a different version of it in a different game or in this game. I really don't know what it is. I think it's Rivals, but I don't know. At the same time, it feels like it might be something else. Here's the other droppers. I'm glad. Oh, okay. I thought this was the dropped card, and it just wasn't working. So, that's what I think of that. I hope that 3 can actually come out someday, and that'll be at least decent. I don't know if I'll ever play it, but, another one that I played, not recently, but I think the most recent... No. I would say the most recent thing I did... The most recent thing I did that wasn't a spin-off. Not based off of a spin-off or anything. Because I played Garden Warfare more recently than this. Only one time. I want to go back to it, but at the same time, I was really bad when I first played it, and also none of my friends are playing it, so I have less of a reason to. I don't know. It doesn't feel like as intense or action-packed as if you know Musi. I saw his videos on it. I was like, oh, that looks fun. I want to do that. I don't know. It wasn't the most exciting thing. Not to me. I'm glad these arrows are here. I know it's very overwhelming, but I need to keep this on so I don't lose a domo. These things are everywhere in this level, and I don't want to miss one. This is also, unless they had to get rid of it due to copyright, stupid Nintendo. If not, this is the level where I get the sprite morph. By sprite morph, I mean the little buttons that turn me into different characters from some games. I don't know which games. I know there's Mario and there's Link. I picked Mario when I played the original. I'm probably going to do that again. Got the double domo. Triple domo. Right, the Plants vs. Zombies thing. Oh, God. I got myself stuck on like 3 different conversation topics. Right, I mean, I might go back to Garden Warfare at some point. I probably will. If someone else I know plays it, absolutely. But I don't know. At this point, it feels like I don't want to because there's no one that I know. And when I played it, it felt very zombie-sided. Though Musi did say that. At least for the first game. But yeah, like, it feels a lot harder to do well with the plants than the zombies. Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. It was a while back. I don't know why I can't remember. Oh well. It's playing Minecraft music, that's weird. Doesn't think they could do that. I guess they don't care. Right, I mean, I just wasn't too good at it. It felt like there were specific characters that just countered everyone, or that you had to play to do well. Or again, maybe I suck, because I'm not very good at aiming. Aiming is where I fall at. That's why I don't do well in stuff like TF2. I used to play TF2. My aim is shit, and that game frustrates me because I'm bad at it. I'm unfortunately not a player that can just enjoy the silly stuff because I've seen it all. It feels like everything that happens on it that's silly is something I've seen before. So, I mean, maybe some funny kills are there, but with my skill level, it's a bit hard to have fun with it because I take it too seriously. It's totally on me. I'm not saying the game is bad. TF2 is a really good game. All of the Source games are. But I don't know. I don't really do well with competitive games that much. Sometimes I can, but I prefer games where you work together. It's just easier for me. Speaking of Source games like Left 4 Dead 2, that's a game that I used to play a lot, and then we just stopped because I got tired of it, and I would say now we're back on it, but it's more of a we were for a bit, and then we just kind of stopped because, well, I mean, we haven't, the 4 people I play with, we haven't really all been in a VC together for a while, so we've had no time to play it, no chance. And that does make me sad because it makes me think of all the times we used to be able to go in there together. I don't know how much I can really talk about it because I don't want to sound like desperate for those times back. I wish things could go back to that, but I also have to accept that it probably won't. But I miss when all 4 of us always got together and we'd get on Parsec and play games on Dolphin, like Mario Party 9 that I streamed before, but with all of us, a few of the Mario parties. We played WarioWare a good bit. Oops, hold up. Bro, what is that child giggle? Oh my god! Sorry, I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't expecting that out of the little child laugh. Oh wait, can I actually use this? Oh, lame. Okay, where are the morphs at? They do still have them, right? I'll be very disappointed if they don't. Oh, man. Okay, well... what was I on about? What was I on about? Oh, crap, I forgot. Oh, yeah. We also played a good bit of... Well, we played New Super Mario Bros. Wii. That's why I was... A little bit why it was nostalgic for me, but also just... When I was younger, played it a good bit. Well, I didn't play it a good bit, but I saw a lot of stuff on it. That does remind me of what I did do a good bit. I had some other friends in real life. Well... I had some other friends that I would play the Wii with sometimes. That was mainly like Wii Party U. We don't talk anymore though. Another, yeah. There's a lot more I could say about another friend I have, but again, I don't want to get into a bunch of personal stuff. This is just a Roblox stream. I've said a lot more than I should have already. Sorry about that. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm just kind of... I don't know. But back to that. Not to put too much emphasis on it, but... I wish it was easier to accept that time passes and things are different. As much as I wish things could go back to how they were, I need to accept that... Well, I literally just said it, that things are going to be different and I can't go back. Maybe there's a chance that we can play again, but if not, I have to be okay with that, as hard as it may be. Okay, I'm trying to find... I need to change topics here. I'm really sorry about that. Do they not have the morph room anymore? That sucks. Can't be Mario for the rest of the game. Well, back to PvZ for a bit because I never said the thing that I played. It's based off of. It's a mix of Plants vs Zombies and another game that I played a lot called The Binding of Isaac. A roguelike pixel game with a child that fights with his tears or whatever. I like that game a lot too. It was another one that I played a lot, then got burnt out of, and then went back to. Except that one was because they added multiplayer, and we played that a good bit, and we don't now. Or we just haven't for a bit. I'm not gonna say like, oh, it's all over now because we don't talk. But someone made a spin-off game, not spin-off game, but a fan game of like Plants vs Zombies, but with the little enemies versus the familiars you get in the runs. Those are your plants, and it's kind of a mix of that and a roguelike, so you get different ones every time you pick between a set few. Some more gears that I can't use. Love that. And it was pretty short, but it was still really cool to see. I don't know if it's still up if they updated it any since I last saw, but it's. I think someone banned this whole Minecraft game. Don't ban the whole Minecraft. If you want to know, the game is called I Rule. Very solid game. Check it out if you have any interest in a kind of game like that. Yeah, I've got to take a bit to figure out what I want to talk about now. I had something and then immediately lost it. Yeah, I don't know. I did remember saying something about, it's like, I know that this is something I'm talking about at the very start of the stream, but it's like creativity, but without half of it. It's like, I have the desire, like, I want to make things. Does this tell me what the music is? No, it's gonna mute it. I don't want to mute the music. Even if it's copyrighted, I don't make money off this channel. What do I do now? I'm just waiting for this. Is this the last thing? No, because I gotta wait for this, and it's 300,000. Oh my god. It's like, I want to make things. Not one specific type of thing, but there's like a couple. I just want to be able to create something and look at it and know that I did that. But I just don't have any ideas. Or sometimes I have ideas, but I can't. What's the word? I can't put them on paper. It's just something that comes to my mind and I can't really recreate it. Like, I've had ideas for art, just like little drawing things, not super art, but like if it's paint kind of quality. I can't say if it's paint quality because that varies a lot. Some people are really good at using that, but nothing super complex. Just little things I wanted to draw. And also music. I mean, like, of course, I made those two Dead Air songs. I don't really like the first one. Wanted to remake it, but I don't know. I just don't have the motivation for it. I just don't feel like it. And Oh Luigi, I like that. That one was good. But I want to make like something either non-FNF or something like an actual song. I want to make music. I want to make more complex songs? I don't know what I'm trying to say there, but I just don't get how people do it, you know? Like, they automatically know what plugins to use and what instruments they want and how they're gonna have them set up. I just don't know how to do any of that. And it frustrates me because sometimes I have ideas of music in my head. It's like, oh, that's a banger. That's really good. I should like make that. I should try to make that. And then I try and it's awful. I just can't get the right things that I want. It doesn't sound anything like it did in my head. The only time I just started with a small idea and it worked out was the Dead Air Old Luigi song. The one time things worked, I can't do it. It's so hard to come up with ideas. Just do anything. I guess it's gonna take time to actually try and figure out how to do FL Studio. How to do FL Studio. Or like how to really make stuff, but I'm so inconsistent. Oh, I'm not supposed to be here yet. I'm so on and off with that it feels like I'm never really gonna be able to take that time and get the experience I need. I know stuff like this takes time. I know you have to do something bad to be able to improve. Or not something bad, but you have to make something that you don't like to be able to improve on that and make it into something you do. I broke the speed coil. Oh, maybe I was just lagging. I hope I'm not cutting out because I don't know how well this is working. Let me actually check. Oh, okay. Whew. You can still hear me, and that's all that matters there. But yeah, the game did cut out. Sorry, my internet's not the best. I hope the stream doesn't end by me lagging out. That means it might actually be raining. Let me go check. Nope. Completely dry out. They said it was gonna be like a thunderstorm. They said there's supposed to be one tomorrow, but now I'm starting to doubt that. I don't really know whether or not I want there to be one, because tomorrow we have graduation practice in the morning and then the senior picnic and the senior picnic games. I mean, I know I was saying about, oh, I'm so lonely or I have nothing to do or whatever, but I'm just in a mix of I want to do things and I feel horrible when I have nothing to do, and I don't want to do anything. I don't want to go out and like do stuff because I just feel lazy. I don't get why. I don't get how to not want to do that. Just always forcing myself, but I mean I just want that feeling of I don't want to do this to go away, you know? Anyways, back to... Oh god, I'm lagging again. Please don't disconnect me. Just... Oh man. Let me check how my internet's doing real quick. Hopefully we're at least like decent here. Oh, well, okay, we're at average, but it's just doing the stupid lag spikes thing again. Someone came by yesterday to finally like look at the internet and why it's always bad, and they saw that our cable boxes were like still running even though no one used them, and it was running up our internet. Why is there a shovel here? So they just capped those off, and it was supposed to make it good, but I mean, I don't know, there's still spikes and stuff. It feels the same. Maybe I just haven't given it long enough to really see the changes, but I don't know. Back to what I was talking about. I had a friend who was like drawing. Well, my friend draws a lot, but the way they drew before was way different, and I guess I can say worse if they agree. I don't want to like make fun of their stuff. I think it was fine, better than I can do. It was like, yeah, than how it is now, but they've done it so much that they've even said it just takes time and practice, but I'm a very impatient person. I want to be able to do things right immediately. And that's really bad. I know I need to take the time to, but I try it and I do it wrong, and it just frustrates me, and I don't want to do it anymore. It's really demotivating. And I guess that's just part of the process, but man, why does it have to be so hard to do this. I guess that's why they call it a practice. It's kind of depressing. And this music isn't helping me at all. Bro, what is this sad music going on? It's like it knows. It makes it, I guess, don't do this. Don't do this. Stop. Please, I am begging you right now. We're making cake. Am I getting money for it? Alright. Let's wait here then. There's a heart up there. That guy loves turtles. And then, it's not even just with those, it's just making things. Because I was also on Mario Maker, and I tried to make, I saw videos, I was like, wow, it'd be nice to make a level that actually looks like it could possibly be in a Mario game, or just one that looks nice. And I tried to make a themed one based off like wigglers. You know how you can bounce off of them? I wanted to make one that was like you bounce off them in kind of a parkour course. It just didn't look right. It looked too basic. I should have gone with it, I guess, but I don't know. It felt too repetitive, and it didn't really look too good. It was just kind of a level. I didn't really know what to do with it. And then I just kind of gave up. I felt like I didn't know what to do to improve it or add variety to it. I wanted to make what they call a standard level, but there really wasn't any. There wasn't really a spot for like midway sections or little variances where you didn't have, like where you're doing something else or secrets or anything. It was just the wiggler part. I didn't like that. I probably could still upload it. It's not a bad level, it's just not what I want. I can't accept that it's decent. I want it to be good, and I also just haven't made a level in a long time because I've had a lot of not ideas, but I've just wanted to make a level because it was fun and it made me feel good to have made something on there. I just can't get myself to because I don't know what to make. I feel like I shouldn't be like overthinking it, but I don't know. And that is kind of happening with Roblox. I want to make a game because it's cool to make a game. I want to make something that feels genuine, maybe a nod to classic stuff, so I might do it on Retro Studio then, because people don't give a fuck about the old game templates and stuff like that anymore. I made one, but it's barely a game, and it doesn't have half of the things that I wanted. It was mainly made for a joke. And also kind of to sell my Timmy Turner shirt. I don't even know if I put it in there.
Bryson, are you hungry?
And it feels like, I don't know, the games on Roblox and what people are capable of making has just evolved so much that it's hard to want to make something. It's hard to, this is the only, I think the only time where this applies, but it's, well, maybe for music and art too, but that I don't care as much about. It feels hard to want to try and make something that most people just won't care about. Because I don't know, it's old. There's so much more you can do that, like, what's the point of a game like this? I miss the simple stuff, but people don't care about simple anymore. I don't know how to code. People want games that are revolutionary. But I guess I don't care as much. Mainly, it's the art and the music thing. Mainly it's music, because I really, really wanted to do something with music. I really wanted to at least make a couple little songs I could be proud of. Just a bunch of failures, and I'm not willing to take the time to improve. But enough of that. That stone pillar was 5,000, and I had maybe 100. How did I buy that? I've run out of things to talk about. Sorry for the vent sesh or whatever. I don't think that'll happen again. How long have I been on now? Hour and a half, alright. I'll just play to the end of this level and then I'll be done. Because this level was the last one to be in. The last one in the Retro Studio version. And then it just stopped development. So I'm hoping there's more in here. And this level's gonna take a minute too, I think. Just because, I mean, well, I don't know. There's a lot to buy, and there's also it's kind of hard to get a lot of money fast. So there are a lot of waiting. I'm just gonna take some time to wait real quick. Sorry for all the arrows, but I've got to keep it on. I'm thinking about if I should get something to eat. I am a little hungry, but it's also 9:30 p.m. Thunderstorm's supposed to... There aren't any thunderstorms. Still supposed to rain from 1 to 5 tomorrow. I hope graduation practice doesn't take too long tomorrow. They said I think it would be about an hour. Which is pretty long already, but I also heard that it takes quite a bit longer than that because people just don't listen or don't know what to do and they keep messing up, so we have to restart and wait a long time. It's gonna be kind of a mess, and I'm ready for that. Hire builders to increase your income. Okay. Hey, that's good. Oh, this is what I should have been doing the whole time. Now this is where I'm getting my money. Thank you, Roblox guest. Make a free account to change how you look. I didn't have too much of an experience with it because I did get an account. I never really played as a guest, but I heard that whenever you did, they like kind of tricked you because the boy and girl guest options were like, they looked like actually, they had outfits and stuff, and they looked like actual avatars, but then when you play as them, you get that default one. Quite the bait and switch. which I find kind of funny, but like, I mean, you're a guest, you're a default player without an account. What did you expect? Then again, I mean, I guess they could have used more I don't know what the word would be. Like a character with an actual outfit. Man, I don't know what to ask for. I don't want to have to make mom go out. Here, give me a second. Gonna heat up some sliders, but she's busy right now. Okay, here I go. Oh, look at all these people I have acquired. I set up a team. Someone pinged me. I hope it's not a DM because I'll start to get nervous. Only right now while I'm streaming because I want to finish this, but if they're asking me to join, then I'm gonna be like, first of all, it's 9:30. I'm gonna get tired soon, but oh god, there's two. Yep, it's definitely a DM. Warning: It's you know what it's gonna say. I don't know why I couldn't say it. Exploiting. It's not. What is this? Oh, an F. Oh, it's something else. Hey, look at that. They're looking into the hitbox issues. That's cool. I'd go in that one VC and tell them about it, but half of them don't care, and the ones that do are not there. So, not worth it. I'll just say something tomorrow. 300 and oh my god! That's crazy! That's crazy! I don't know what they're doing. There's 300 messages in that one channel. That's insane. Yeah, I've kind of run out of things to say, gotta be honest. Of things that I'm willing to talk about. I don't know, I just want this to be over. I feel like I want to be done streaming, but I want to finish this level. Hey. Builderman, Shedletsky, Matt Dusik, Stickmaster Luke. the classic devs that I did not even know about. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know. Can I? Thank you. I didn't know about any of the devs besides Builderman until Forsaken came out. I hate to be the kind of person. I know that they're not from it now. I didn't know for a little bit. Wasn't the longest. Can I get this? Can I buy this? Wasn't the longest time, but for a little bit. But now I know, and that's all that matters. I didn't know who Matt Dusek was. I just knew about the John Doe account. I knew about the John Doe testing account. I knew about Builderman, and I knew about the Roblox account. Actually, I don't even think I knew about Builderman. I mean, I might have. I don't quite remember. I can't get up here. Why can't I get up here? There we go. I did it. Getting out of here. So this area is gonna be new to me, and then I'm gonna get off after that. I just want to see what it looks like. 2015. What? I'm gonna buy the second fisher, and then I'm gonna exit the area. Okay, this is strange. I don't really know what this stuff is referencing anymore. For a good minute, I forgot it was supposed to be referencing anything. Alright. Well, I better wrap this up. I've been on here for a good amount of time by now. So, depending on how much is left, I will probably, maybe, possibly stream this again. Might as well if I have nothing to do. I don't know how long it's going to be between now and then, but it will come. And more videos might. And again, let me know. Actually, I'll just make a community post about it. 6 people total watch this, so like, what's the point? Yeah, I'll do that. Watch, I'm gonna do a... Look, my Roblox character waved by. That was funny. Bye now.